Big head on the wheel. I want to talk about a heavily requested and I think important story. It's around the situation that you may have heard of as ElsaGate. As of late, there's been a lot of concern around YouTube's children-focused content.
ElsaGate, we're back. So these are the motivations, okay? Panic art comes from the panic movement. Panic movement. The movement's violent theatrical events were designed to be shocking and to release destructive energies in search of peace and beauty. The power of art to provoke a spiritual transformation has since been a guiding principle of his work. Though the panic happenings ended after a particularly intense one, left Jodorowsky feeling both purified and glad to be alive. We're thinking of this in relation to these children's videos.
Wow.
Some children's videos, I would argue most children's videos, are completely normal content like nursery rhymes, colors, counting. But there's also a huge subsection of videos that are very troubling. And the range here is, okay, that's kind of weird and kind of inappropriate, to what the fuck, how is this in YouTube Kids?
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Goddamn demons.
Genuinely, what the actual fuck?
These people are not frickin' humans.
So today I was planning on making a reaction video to some of the crazy ass Spider-Man Elsa kids videos, where pretty much I would just talk some shit and point out some of the ridiculous things in the actual videos themselves. But after spending around, fuck, about 5 hours now, Jesus Christ, I kind of fell into a fucking rabbit hole. I pretty much scrapped the simplistic idea of just talking shit about one video and overall decided to pretty much just talk about essentially the entire situation, or more specifically ElsaGate.
This is their plan, people. These are demons.
Because after digging into this massive insanity rabbit hole, judging from most of the YouTube videos I've seen and news articles, more or less one of two things is happening. One, it's being extremely dumbed down, or two, it's absolutely been blown out of proportion with every fucking conspiracy theory on the planet shoved into it. Satanic rituals, the Dark Lord Cthulhu, the Illuminati, MK Ultra, highly intelligent mind control drones stuffed into energy drinks. The fucking kids' YouTube channels are behind all that shit, man. They also created Jews. So just really quick for a baseline, if you have no idea what ElsaGate even is, in a nutshell, it's overall a movement to pretty much spread awareness or stop these creepy ass, extremely dark, in some cases actually fucking terrifying YouTube videos that are tailored and essentially marketed towards kids on YouTube that are just looking for a video about Spider-Man, but also have just an absolute plethora of just fucked up shit in the actual videos themselves. And I know that sounds extremely hyperbolic, but hear me out. In a lot of these videos, there is genuinely people shitting on each other, people being buried alive, drowned alive, stabbed to death. I'm not even fucking joking about this shit. Honestly, it's pretty fucked. Look, I'm just gonna show some examples right now. But yeah, from a quick glance, that's essentially what ElsaGate is. But hear me out. Despite how creepy everything is so far, this is just the tip of the iceberg because this is such a massive rabbit hole, it's honestly unreal, and the farther down you dig, the less shit even makes any sense and the more crazy it fucking gets. Which is exactly why there's so many conspiracy theories about this, which I'll get into in a bit. Because the sheer amount of, let's just call them red flags, is just completely massive at this point in time. And like, yeah, everyone understands they're creepy, they're weird, right? But there's so much more to it. Like, for example, if you take a lot of these nightmare-fueled videos, specifically the animated ones, right? A lot of them are inaudible in the sense of the characters in the animations talk, but they, or overall the cartoons talk in not really any language, nothing that you can really understand. Or, you know, that's what everyone at least thought, until people started downloading little clips like this in their little kids' cartoons. And actually slowing the clip down to actually find out that this cute little clip of gibberish is actually, after being slowed down, not really so much just random gibberish, but instead, I don't know, just kind of innocent little voice clips like this.
You are now entering a world from which you will never return. You choose to embrace it or fight it, but you cannot change it, nor can you go back. You are now entering a world from which you will never return.
Seriously, what the fuck even is this shit? Like,
It's basically an intergalactic invasion.
look, a lot of people have pointed out that overall, these are just random clips found on the internet, and there's a common theory that a lot of these videos that are being made are actually being made by AI, who pretty much just look at random search terms that are essentially popular on YouTube right now in terms of kids, and then they incorporate that into the video, right? And then with characters talking, they just find random voice clips on the internet, such as that thing that we just slowed down, and they speed it up so no one can really understand it. Which makes sense for the last little creepy shit, and on top of that, it would make sense for a lot of the weird, kind of creepy videos that are being released as well, because it's basic psychology that kids tend to be attracted to things that are a little bit more taboo than normal, and things like poop and stuff like that. It makes sense. It's creepy, it's weird, but it would make sense, especially when it starts trending overall, which would also tie into why almost all the videos have Spider-Man and Elsa, the two most popular little fictional characters with kids, right? And on top of that, a lot of people also think that a large portion of the videos as well are made in third world countries where people are hired to make these just rapid videos on a daily basis, where they pretty much include Spider-Man, Elsa, or anything else that overall gets a lot of views in the same like line as Spider-Man and Elsa, from that same little target audience, which is like very, very young kids, like honestly preschool motherfuckers, which ironically don't even know what the fuck they're watching. Now, if you honestly ask me, I think those two are the most plausible things, right? And in my opinion, it's most likely just a combination of those two things. But here's where things get a little bit tinfoily and a little bit fucking insane, too. If you look back to before there was a hashtag ElsaGate, and before the news started covering it, and everybody started making videos about it, and it was kind of just this weird little, you know, part of YouTube, if you check just a few random things about the videos are insanely popular, which makes sense, because a lot of little kids watch YouTube, and if you also check the comments, there's hardly any comments whatsoever, which also makes sense, because people who are in preschool are watching this video, of course they're not going to be leaving comments discussing the actual video itself, right? But if you do look at the few comments there were back when these videos had apparently only kids watching it, they're absolutely fucking bizarre. And some of the comments genuinely look like it's actual people talking in code. And after reading some of these old comments, they're genuinely fucking creepy, dude. Like, for example, this one that has a bunch of gibberish in between actual words, but if you just take out the words, the guy's talking about picking up a receipt for someone. Like, what the fuck? Is this a close friend of the person? And that's not even mentioning some of the channels that, like, have a different kid in almost every single video. And I'm not talking about the animation. I'm talking about the actual, like, live Spider-Man with kids ones. Not only that, but in almost every single video, there's always an innuendo going on where a kid gets in, like, a fucking car trunk in the video, and obviously they spin it in a way where, oh, he gets in the car trunk, and then he comes out and he's Spider-Man, you know, and this was his transformation. But there's just a lot of weird things that just don't add up. That honestly is not only just really bizarre, but really fucking creepy, dude. I mean, I don't even know how else to say it. Jesus Christ. Christ. And that's only the rundown version, because if you even look into some of these videos, a lot of the times the kids are dressed in this skimpy ass shit. It's really fucking disgusting. And I'm not gonna show any clips of it just out of respect, but honestly, it's just a few Google searches away. Like, this shit is actually really fucked. Which a lot of people have been saying that that's like proof that there was like an underground, like, child slavery sex ring going on. Which I don't know if I completely buy, not because of the whole sex trafficking shit, because that's already, like, honestly just fucking massive, but more or less because of the fact that if this really was some incredible, colossal thing going on, and like these motherfuckers were like actually auctioning off the children, people would not be commenting publicly on a fucking YouTube video trying to actually buy these kids through code. I mean, they were clearly speaking code, but it would not be publicly on a YouTube video. That is just beyond fucking ridiculous. And you know, when I say that, I remember the quote that petty criminals hide in alleyways or some shit, and professional criminals hide in plain sight, right? Like, I understand that, but they would not be going through this on the fucking YouTube comment section on a YouTube video. Just no.
One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Look, honestly, guys, even with that all being said, though, despite the fact, man, that I'm not completely convinced that there's some massive trade going on between children, I'm not gonna lie, guys, and I'm just gonna wrap up this video with this. There's definitely some shit going on, and I'm not gonna sit here and try to fucking connect the dots, because I did this with the last big things that happened, and what always ends up happening is you follow this massive trail that always makes a lot of sense at first, and everything is incredibly interesting, and then you start digging a little bit too deep, and you get to the point where everyone's like, oh yeah, it was fucking reptilians. No, Satan himself was behind it. That's right, guys. Satan himself runs a fucking kids YouTube channel and has Spider-Man shit on Elsa in it. It's his fucking master plan, dude. It's his master plan. Or even I heard this one just like an hour ago. Oh, the whole reasoning behind these kids' creepy videos is because of a certain cult that's trying to resurrect Cthulhu, the Dark Lord that brings destruction, because the only way you can resurrect him is through creating negative energy through fucking weird YouTube videos where Spider-Man poops on Elsa. Yeah, spoiler alert, when you actually start seeing shit like that, that's when you make the realization, I've spent 20 hours on this stupid shit. I think enough is enough. I'm gonna get back to my first grade homework. Bye-bye. And then close your fucking laptop.
These people are not freaking humans, okay?
Regardless though, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I know this video was a little bit different, but hey, if you enjoyed it and want to see more videos like this in the future, well then shit, man, be sure to leave a like. There's really no other way of me actually knowing if you guys enjoyed it other than that, besides, like, you know, worshipping and summoning, you know, besides summoning the Dark Lord of the Wizard of Oz, you know, that's the only other option, and I don't really feel like going down that path, so... So yeah, if you guys really enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, and I mean, what else can I say? Fucking Santa Claus was behind it, so leave a like or you'll disappear off the planet. Santa Claus will come and van you, show up at your house, you'll be thrown into a van, and you'll never be seen again. Jesus Christ, what am I, one of these kids channels? I got fucking morbid as shit. No, but seriously, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. And, yeah, I'm just gonna end it at that. Big thanks for all the support, guys. It really means a lot to me. And peace.
They probably expecting that shit from the first album, man, fuck that. And they'll say that I changed. And I'll say I had to show them my range. Cause if I do what I did, then they'll say it's the same. Just can't win in this game. Yeah. What's wrong with it? Alright. Yeah. Money talks, that's a figure of speech. That went over their head. Like the dough that I throw in the air like I'm Papa John.